This activity is called pipeline pigging, and it's all about transporting natural gas and crude oil. And the question we're asking in this activity is, how can you be sure a pipeline is operating efficiently? Obviously, pipelines are the method then that are used to transport crude oil and natural gas. However, pipelines need to be maintained to keep the materials flowing efficiently, and the pipe needs to be inspected for damage or corrosion. What kind of a tool could be used to accomplish these tasks? The tool that we're trying to create a model of is an actual pipeline pig. We're choosing a purpose for our pig, so we could be clearing the debris inside the pipe before production begins. We could be clearing the buildup of wax or corrosion on the walls of the pipeline. We could be inspecting the pipeline from the inside. We could be plugging or isolating the line to block an area off. So based on what those functions are, then you can imagine what a pig might look like or how a pig might be designed to do those different things. So we're going to use one of these pipeline models to help us figure out the size. So you're going to plan your design. You could draw it up. We can use some of these common materials like curlers with little brushy pieces on them, Q-tips. We have toothpicks and cotton balls, pipe cleaners, or any other common materials that you have around. Give them to your students and have them create a pig. So you want to show us what you're putting together there, Adam?
So the idea of this one is it has multiple purposes. So it's got a 2-layered body, and then on the back here wrapped around, it's got the toothpicks to act as prongs with a funnel of pipe cleaners. And what the idea is that as it scrapes through, it will collect in there, and then on the other end, we have some pieces of cotton, and you would do it in more of a circular motion like this, so the cotton has support and will stay stiff. And then that way, you can set it in 2 different ways. One way you're just going through to clean up the liquid or the oil that's stuck, and the other way you can actually get the crude material that's stuck. And the positive is if it gets stuck, it is a tiered system, so you can take it out. You have 2 separate pieces, and this can be used to plug in section, or they can both go through normal.
So will it go through the pipe?
We shall find out.
There it goes.
And then it's gonna get stuck.
It's gonna get
nice
stuck,
tight
so...
fit, but that's where the 2-tiered system comes in. And then I can pull out one section. It will come out. And now if you have a jam, it's able to work in the inside so that you can end that section that you don't want pumping oil.
Thanks so much. What about yours?
So mine doesn't really have as much use as Adam's. It only has one purpose, and that is to clean. I added a cone on the front so that it can go through the pipe faster, and there's pipe cleaners. There would be more just wrapped around this in order to wipe off everything off the side and clean stuff up, and then anything remaining that these don't catch, there's a cotton ball and another pipe cleaner on the back that can pick off anything straggling.
And it'll go through? What do we think?
It should.
Go ahead and give it a little. There you go. There you go. Awesome. Real pigs are longer than 5 feet long. They may have cameras, and they call those smart pigs. They may have cleaning brushes or other attachments depending on their function. Many of them are self-propelled, so you don't have to push them or pull them. If they're not self-propelled, they're attached, and they're doing just small sections at a time. They're attached to either another runner or they're actually attached on a line, and they can pull them through one way and back the other. So there might be some potential problems with running a pig through a line, and we ran into one when we did Adam's. So sometimes they can get stuck. Sometimes there's a lot of debris that needs to be cleared out before the pig can actually be removed. Oftentimes the video feeds are very helpful in telling where there might be leaks or where there might be some potential problems that need to be cleaned up with a different type of instrument the next time. So how does your model realistically represent a pig? You guys described those very well. And the limitations of these models, using some common materials, you can have your students create their own models and see what they come up with.